Okay, so for the next section, what we'll be doing here is we're going to go through 2.1, which is an introduction to fractions. And the first problem says, in the diagram, what does the shaded portion represent? So first thing we're going to do, we're going to write a fraction. So I'm going to notice we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shaded bars out of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars total. That's all a fraction represents, the part of the whole. And the next problem that I have here, I will count again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 slices are shaded out of 6, 7, 8 out of 8. That is what a fraction represents. In my next problem, this one here, I'm going to do it the same way. But I want you to notice that we're not counting each of the little lines. We're counting the space between the lines. So there's 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 parts out of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 3 out of the 8 shaded. The next part that I have here says a college accepted 147 out of 341 applicants for admission into the nursing program. What fraction of the applicants were accepted into this program? Well, we took 147 out of a total of 341. Now, what I want to point out about these 3 fractions, or these 4 fractions that we have here, these are what we call proper fractions. A proper fraction means the number on top, which we call the numerator, is going to be smaller than the number on the bottom, which is what we call the denominator. So every one of these fractions is a proper fraction because the number on top is smaller than the number on the bottom. The number on the top, smaller than the number on the bottom. The number on the top, smaller than the number on the bottom. The number on the top, smaller than the number on the bottom. Now, when I look at the next part, it says represent the shaded part of each figure as an improper fraction and a mixed number. Well, an improper fraction means that the number on the top now is going to be greater than or equal to the number on the bottom. So as an improper fraction, what I'm going to notice here is I'm going to count the number of shaded pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now each of those circles is cut up into 4 pieces. So this would be 11 out of 4. Now a mixed number means that we're going to have a whole number plus a proper fraction. So when I look at this same picture here, I notice that these 2 circles are completely shaded. In the third circle, we have 3 out of the 4 that are shaded. Okay, so for the next part, what we have here is we're going to change a mixed number to an improper fraction. If you notice, the directions say we're going to multiply the denominator of the fraction by the whole number part of the mixed number. We're then going to add the numerator of the fraction to this product, and we're going to write the sum over the denominator to form the improper fraction. Okay, so what that means, what we're going to do here, let me get my pen again. So in the number 3 and 2/9, I'm going to multiply these numbers together. So 9 times 3 is 27. I'm going to take 27, I'm going to add the numerator that I have there. 27 plus 2 is 29. That number gets written over the original denominator that I had, over 9. So I now have 29 over 9. I'll do the same thing with the next one, 12 and 1/4. I'm going to multiply these 2 numbers together. 12 times 4 is 48. I'm going to take 48 plus 1. That will leave me with 49. 49 over my original denominator is 4. I want to give you a moment to try these 2 here. for the first one, you should have ended up with 16 over 3. And for the second one, you should have ended up with 102 over 5. All right, for the next part that I have here, we're going to go backwards now. We're going to write an improper fraction as a mixed number or a whole number. So it says to write an improper fraction as a mixed number or whole number, number 1, divide the denominator into the numerator. Number 2, the whole number part of the mixed number is the quotient. The fraction part of the mixed number is the remainder over the original denominator. So let's figure that out. We're going to first take 11 and we're going to divide it by 2. Well, 2 goes in 11 5 times. When I multiply, 2 times 5 gives me 10. I have a remainder of 1. So 11 over 2 as a mixed number would be 5. That's my whole number part. My remainder is the numerator, or the number that goes on top. The 2 is my denominator. So 11 over 2 is the same as 5 1/2. For part B, I will do the same thing. 20 divided by 20. Well, 20 goes into 20 just one time. So 20 over 20 is the same thing as 1. That's our whole number. There is no remainder, so I don't have another fraction with it. Finally, 42 divided by 5. So 5 goes into 42 8 times. That's going to give me 40. My remainder is 2. So 42 over 5 as a mixed number would be 8 2/5. I'll give you a moment to try these next 3 here. For the first one, you should just get 2. For part B, you should end up with 5 and 5 over 9. And for C, you should end up with 2 2/3. Now, the last part that I have here is just to simplify it by dividing. So 12 divided by 12 should just give me 1. 3 goes into 24 8 times. 5 goes into 15 3 times. 7 goes into 0 0 times. And if you recall from the section before, 5 divided by 0 is what we call undefined.